Hello, happy Wednesday, and I guess, is this the first Wednesday of the new year? I can't keep track of things. I think it is. First full week back at work for me, and I've got to tell you, I am tired. I'm usually pretty good. Monday morning, we're up on time and doing really good, and then Tuesday we hit snooze a little more, and today we hit snooze a little bit more. So trying not to do that. We do have a rest day tomorrow, so I can hit snooze a little bit. So I might snooze on Thursdays. My husband and I are doing 9-week control freak right now, and we are absolutely loving the program so far. Getting lots of good work, feeling the muscle soreness, so that always lets you know that you're doing some good work there. If this is your first time joining me for the weekly live meal planning, I know we have a lot of new people in the Facebook group, so welcome everybody. I am Leslie Thompson, and I run the website What's Working Here. And every Wednesday, usually I pop on to Facebook Live and do a live meal planning. I always joke that it's probably the most boring Facebook Live ever because you're just watching me meal plan. But if you have questions while I meal plan, feel free to ask. I've had lots of people tell me that it's helpful to see kind of how I do it, because I do have a whole kind of system and a process for my meal planning. So just wanted to share that with you, because I know meal planning can be overwhelming, especially if you're trying to follow the portion fix containers for the first time. It took me a while to wrap my brain around it, so I've kind of put some systems in place to make it really easy. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And while I do that, I'll tell you that I break down my meal planning into 3 different days. So on Wednesdays, I plan my meals. On Thursdays, I write the grocery list. And then on Fridays, I go grocery shopping. I found that when I try to sit down and do it all at once, which I did a couple times over the holiday break, because even though I didn't post meal plans, I still made meal plans because I tried to function one week without them, and I can't function without them. I need to know like what I need to buy and what we're going to eat. So I still make the meal plans, and so there were a couple times over the break where I just tried to sit down and do it all at once and then go to the store, and it was just too much. So I like to break it down into 3 different sittings: Wednesday, meal plan; Thursday, write the grocery list; and then Friday, actually go to the grocery store. So I want to show you a couple things. Right now I've got my website pulled up, and so this is the archive for the Ultimate Portion Fix. If you go up to the top, you can click on weekly menu, and it's going to give you a drop down menu, or if you just click on weekly menu, it's going to show you all of my past weekly menus. I've got some for 21 Day Fix Extreme, that's carb cycling. I did do 2B Mindset this time last year. I gave it a try for about a month, and it worked really well for me, but I like the structure more of the portion fix system. But I do have some information on my site about 2B Mindset if you're interested in that, and the menus that I followed for that. 80-Day Obsession was time nutrition as a plan B for that. Some more carb cycling. I did Clean Week with Megan. If you're just looking for a program to start with, Clean Week's a great program. For Lift 4 and Transform 20, I was a Meal Plan A for Portion Fix. So if you're looking for Meal Plan A's ideas, you can find those there. And then I've got the Ultimate Portion Fix. So if you're trying to start out and you're like, I just need some ideas. Of course, Beachbody has sample menus, but if you're looking for some different ideas, you can find them here. And then also, if you go into the resource library, and if you're a subscriber, you'll have the password. And if you're not a subscriber, I'll tell you that the password is, wasn't that like a game back in the day? The password is WORKIN, WORKIN. So you can enter the password, and it'll open the resource library. Maybe. There we go. And you can scroll down into the resource library, and you can find different things. I still need to write my post about my mapping out a fit year for 2021. I haven't put out the workouts I'm doing this year yet. Some fitness trackers, but if you scroll down to the food section, you can find some searchable food lists, but you can also find some Fixate recipes by the color combos, but you can find the meal plan templates. So I like to start with a meal plan template. It makes it really, really easy to just plug in. So the foundational fix is going to be there, have the containers already for you. A through F, some carb cycling, 80-day obsession, and time nutrition. Those are going to be the same thing. So if you're following time nutrition, then it's going to give you your, if you're a meal plan A, morning, noon, or night, it's going to have all those different templates for you so that you can just go from there and fill it in and make it easier. And then I was also going to show you on the right side, on the sidebar, if you are looking for ideas, I have my color combo meal plan cards, and it includes the meal plan templates too. So I use these sometimes to help make my meal planning go faster. And they're just, it's a digital download. I just printed them out on business cards. You could print them out on cardstock and then just cut them up if you wanted to. But so each one has the different color combinations. So for time nutrition, you end up with like red, yellow, green and a teaspoon, or a purple, blue, and green. And so it's just easier to be able to pull a card and say, okay, I need a red, yellow, green. I'm going to have shepherd's pie from Fixate. So it tells you the idea for the meal, and then it tells you on the back of the card, it's going to give you all of the ingredients you need for that recipe. So those are available for sale on the website, and it's just over here on the sidebar if you scroll down. Okay, so I went over templates, I went over how I meal plan. If you have questions, feel free to ask, and I will try to make sure that I can see them. I don't know if I can or not. If not, I will answer them after it's over. So the first thing that I do when I meal plan is I go in and I put in all the dates and anything we have going on. So on Mondays, my son does like a football training thing, and I have the carpool that day. So on Mondays, I usually choose a crock pot meal. So that can be cooking while I take my son to his training, and then when we get home, dinner's ready. I don't have to do anything. He has it on Wednesdays too, but I don't do the carpool that day. Like this next week, he's got late arrival. Last time we went out for breakfast for late arrival, so I put out on here. And you can still eat out when you're following portion fix. You just need to know, like, okay, I'm going to have a red, yellow, green when I go out. So if we go out for breakfast, I could have like an omelet. And even if I I think last time I had like a pancake and some bacon, I'll just have a red, yellow and know that I need an extra green later on. So I like to put those in, and I like to put the dates on there too, because sometimes whenever I get home from the store, I'll look at like my meats, and some of my meats may say, this one expires by or used by the 13th. So I don't want to put that on Thursday. I know I want to move it up. So sometimes when I get home, I'll look at the meats and then change around the meals as I need to. So put the dates in, put whatever activities you have going on so that you can plan around those activities, because you don't want to plan something that's going to take an hour to cook when you're not going to be home to cook it. So a couple of little tips there. All right, so I started out with my meal plan template. Like I mentioned, I'm a meal plan B. So you can use my templates as a base, and if you're an A, just take away some containers, and if you're a C or higher, just add in containers. So I usually start my day with Shakeology, so I've got that copied down every day, and planning the meals is pretty easy for me too to plug into my template, because I have the same thing for meal 1 every day. For meal 2, I pick 2 for the week, and then I alternate them. Same thing for meal 4, I pick 2 for the week and I alternate them. On meal 3, that's usually my lunch, and I have leftovers from the night before. So then all I have to really do is pick out dinners for the days that I cook at home, and we do go out or order in on the weekends. So let's get to it. So I've got my Shakeology here. And so this meal plan template started with the time nutrition, and then you'll see that I kind of moved some things around. So this meal 4, I wanted to have the peaches and pecans, which is a recipe for my website, which is so simple. It's peaches and cinnamon and pecans, and you put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and it tastes like peach cobbler. It's so good. So a green really didn't fit in there, so I just moved my green to a different template. With Ultimate Portion Fix, you can move your containers around however you want to. to make it work for you. So the ham and spinach omelet with toast for breakfast, I'm going to change this out to a breakfast scramble, which really I just make some roasted sweet potatoes, some turkey sausage crumbles, and saute some spinach and mushrooms. And it is delightful, and it's a really good recipe to meal prep, so that makes it easy. Breakfast scramble, and one of these days I'll put the recipe on the website. Okay, breakfast scramble, so that's going to use that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy that. That'll be on Sunday. I'm going to copy it to Tuesday. I'll copy it down to Thursday. Oh, Thursday we were going to go out, so I don't have to have it there. And then I'll do it on Saturday. And I'm assigning these days, but I might go in and I might say, you know what, I'm going to have it 3 days in a row and do the other one 3 days in a row. So you just have to know kind of what containers you have and how you want to mix them up. On Sundays, I usually leave that open for like a salad or a sandwich. I just make sure that I have enough food for that at home. I usually have something on hand to make that. All right, the peaches and pecans. I really didn't eat this week, although it's delicious. I had more apples, so I'm going to leave that one for this week. And then for meal 5, I keep seeing people online talk about crab cakes from Fixate, so I'm going to do the crab cakes from, this is the Fixate 2 cookbook. So the crab cakes are red. And then I was just reading just a second ago that you can make Fixate tartar sauce to go with it, and Fixate tartar sauce is a free food. So I will have that with it. Crab Fixate. Crab cakes. Oops. And this is Fixate 2. And then I'll serve that probably with, let's see, we'll do some rice. And then some broccoli. And then, so my orange container, I'm kind of bad about my orange container sometimes. So my orange container, I usually will just maybe add in some pumpkin seeds and just kind of fill the orange container and eat those. Usually while I'm making dinner, I'll eat those. All right, so I'm just going to copy this, and that's going to become lunch for the next day, minus the pumpkin seeds, because I only need a red, yellow, green. Okay, so now Sunday is done. We're going to go down to Monday. So on Monday you can see, so Sunday's usually a rest day. Again, this started with the Time Nutrition. So you can see I've got an apple in here with my Recover after I work out. So that's why that purple is there. And then I moved my container because I wasn't going to do... I moved my green up, and I'm just going to throw some spinach into my shake. And then this just leaves me with a red, yellow. Sometimes it's hard for me to have, to get used to eating vegetables with breakfast. Some of the breakfast scramble makes it easy, or like a omelet or something makes it easy. But sometimes I just want to have like a pancake and a sausage or something. So let's see. That is a red, yellow. So let's make that. I need to make some breakfast. I need to make cards that are just breakfast, because most of these are like dinner. Some of them are breakfasty, but let's see. Let's do, I almost want to do an oatmeal. I feel like I haven't had oatmeal in a while. Let's do an oatmeal and turkey sausage. Oatmeal and turkey sausage. Okay, so now I'm going to copy that, and that's going to be my meal 2 on Monday, and then again on Wednesday, and then again on Friday. Okay, back up to Monday. I've got my lunch already plugged in because that was my dinner. I think I've determined that I'm not really a big fan of hummus anymore. I feel like it kind of makes my stomach upset. So I'm going to go to the cards, and I'm looking for, oh, this would be good. Could make these apple banana muffins with some carrots. think I'm hummused out. I've already got peaches in here. Sorry, I'm just thumbing through the cards. Some cheese. Let's see. Do I want to do tomatoes, spinach, pear, and walnut salad? That sounds good. Why is it not colored the right way? Are pears? I think pears are in season right now. That could be good. Let's do the apple banana muffins. So Autumn has apple banana muffins on the Fixate show, and so those would be good. So that is a purple and a blue, and then I'll just add carrots with them. Apple, banana, and I'll probably make them on Sunday, so I'll probably switch those. Apple, banana, muffins, and those come from Fixate. And then I'll have carrots. And yeah, I dip my carrots in ranch. I saw a post the other day. It was like, even if a vegetable is dipped in ranch, it's still a vegetable. I think it counts. Just try not to go too overboard. But it is okay to dip your veggies into things to make them more palatable. Because sometimes carrots taste like soap to me if I don't have anything with them. Okay. So I'll leave this out so I can know what ingredients to put on my grocery list. All right, back up to the top. All right, so we figured out both of our meal 2s for the week, and we figured out both of our meal 4s for the week. So now the rest of this is going to be pretty easy. All right, so I need to do I need a crock pot meal. Okay, let's fill in the things that I know that my family has requested. My son asked for tacos. So we'll do tacos on Tuesday. I think I'm typing. There we go. Tacos. And then from the orange for that one, I usually have some black olives. And then for the next day, I usually eat a taco salad. I'll turn my tacos into a salad. Okay, and then my son also asked for spaghetti, which is super easy to make. So maybe instead of a crock pot meal, well, I was trying to not get the 2 red meats back to back, but yeah, I'll probably put the spaghetti up here. Okay. Spaghetti. And then I'll have some olives with that too. That'll be easy. Copy. And then, oops. And then paste that here. And that will just be spaghetti. Okay. So I've got a fish. I need a chicken meal. So I like to, one of the other things about the meal cards is they're outlined in different colors. So like the red is for meats, the yellow is for chicken, it's for, yeah, like beef, and then the yellow is for chicken, and then the blue is for seafood. Because I like to try to pick one from each and then a bonus one. All right, so we did tacos, spaghetti, crab cake, so that's a fish. We need a chicken meal. So what wants to be our chicken meal? Let's go to the cards. Oh, I know, chicken parmesan. I have a bunch of, which is kind of like spaghetti, but that's okay. I have a bunch of provolone cheese for some reason, so we need to use that. Okay, that did not come out right. Parm is chicken parmesan, and that has broccoli with it. And this is a recipe that is on the website. Orzo, and let's just put some pumpkin seeds. And once I format the menu and everything, then I'll have the links for the recipes for you. All right. And then on Thursdays, we usually have leftovers. And on Fridays, we usually eat out, and Saturdays, the same thing. So we are finished with our meal planning, and that took less than 20 minutes, and I talked a whole bunch at the beginning. So just to kind of recap how I meal plan, Wednesdays I do the plan, Thursdays I write my grocery list, and then on Fridays I go to the grocery store. Start with a meal plan template that'll make it a lot easier. You can find templates for all of the different meal plans in the What's Working Here resource library. You just gotta scroll down. I gotta find a better way to organize this, but if you scroll down under Ultimate Portion Fix, you can find the foundational fix meal plans there. There's also carb cycling and the time nutrition with 80-day obsession there as well. So start with the meal plan template. You can get the cards on the website as well that help make meal planning easy as well. But if you have any questions about meal planning or need some help, I am happy to help you.